Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Spider-Man Miles Morales blind playthrough, and in the previous episode I struggled so very much with clearing out the hideout. It was a bit embarrassing, to be completely honest. But at least in the end I managed to take it out and take all the little enemies down. And hopefully things will go a lot smoother in this one, but you never know. Weird stuff happens when you fight enemies. And a little while back I sat down with a friend of mine and played Rocket League for the first time in very long. What's going on over here? And I must say, it was fun to play it again. And Rocket League was one of those games, when that first came out, I got so hooked on that game. And I think Rocket League, much like a game like Trials, or the Trials games, is genius in its design, in the fact that the controls are super easy to learn, but they are so very hard to get off there, so very hard to master, and you can reach a decent level of capability quite quickly. And that's what I did when I started playing it. I became quite good. I learned the controls rather quick, and for most of the matches I played, I was a big fan. The most popular type of match to play was free versus free. I'm just gonna try to get 2 more perfect dodges. But my game mode of choice, for the most part, was playing 1 versus 1. Because I thought it could get a little bit clustery when you were playing 3 versus 3. Because back in those days, especially since I never played ranked matches or stuff like that, things could get a bit on the hectic side in 3-on-3 matches, because everyone was chasing the ball. Because that's how it works when you play online. Unless you're playing with friends that know your play style and everyone knows their place in the team, things can get a little bit disorganized. Everyone wants to be the hero of the game, and they want to score goals and have a jolly old time. And there we go. And what I used to do when I played those matches was I would hang back. I would stay in the background for as long as I could. I'm just gonna check out the map. Sneak challenge. I don't think I've tried the stealth challenge. I did the traversal and we've done a combat, so I'm gonna do the stealth challenge. So we try one of each at least. Now where was I? Because I digressed. Yes, 3-on-3. Whoops. Oops. Yes. I would hang out in the background, and usually people would gang up in one of the corners. Just gonna pay attention here for a bit.
Don't let the bright red costume fool you. Stealth is a huge part of this job. In this challenge, take out all enemies without being seen. The faster you do it, the higher you score. Zip to the prompt to get started.
All right, stealth challenge. Let's go.
That's all the time we can come out. We should go.
All right, stealth challenge. Let's go.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, and... 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 3, 2, 1, and...
Defeat enemies without being
I saw a
seen.
few more dudes on that upper area.
Game's over if they see me. I need to stay hidden.
Scanning for
Ooh,
target.
I can do it.
No result. One gift wrapped hollow dude to go, please.
Nap time, bro.
Well, thus far it is going quite well.
Snug is a bug in a web-based rug.
Man, I love stealth. It's like super high stakes hide and seek.
Yes, as I said, people would gather up in the corners of the field, everyone going for the ball, and then what would happen in the end is what happens when 5 cars go head on chasing a ball is that the ball gets the hell out of there. And that's where I would come into play, because then suddenly people would realize, hold the phone, this is free on free and we're only 5 players over here. And then they would see an American muscle car. I love to drive the Dominus and also the Hot Shot, depending on the game mode and yeah, just my mood. And let's see. Why are you unsafe?
Patrol. Initiate.
Do we...
Total unit
Oops.
Ah, traffic spotted you. Go again?
Ah, shoot.
Crap.
Close. I'll get it next time.
That's too bad. Should we try again? I'm gonna give it one more try.
Remember to check that lower region. Guys could be anywhere.
Keep out of sight. That's what Pete said.
And that went well. Okay. Maximum effort.
Try perching above a guy, then webbing him up. Nothing better than a bad guy burrito.
Only way out of this challenge is by staying stuck.
Execute.
I really like this, like yanking them up and smashing them. But it's not the fastest way to do stealth takedowns. Like the web attack where you just go pull yourself towards them and kick them in the face is so much faster.
You look so peaceful, knocked out.
But things are going quite well, thus far at least. We'll start over here. You're safe. So we clock your ass. And then we clock your ass. And go up here. And yoink.
Take 5.
Things are going awesome. And let's see if we can do this without messing up this time.
Attempting to reacquire visual tracking.
It seems I can use my camouflage to like do it a bit more aggressively and not getting caught in the process.
Position. Attempting to auditory disturbance detected.
See if we can.
Alert. Evidence suggests hostile target nearby. Backup units requested.
Why is it that... Ah! You're mine.
Watch out for spiders, man.
And this dude.
Status alert.
And we head back up quickly.
Almost saw me.
And now we only have 3 dudes left. Maybe I can get at least spectacular on this one. Who is watching him?
Searching for target.
There are only 3 guys left. And you are putting yourself in a perfect position to be taken out. Like so.
Easier than I thought.
And we do it like this.
Initiating investigation.
We take down you, and we take down you. Perfect.
My spider hat to you, sir.
Not
Spectacular work.
perfect by any means.
The ninja in him. You'll now take over Scotch. Happy stealthing.
Tools of the
That
ninja.
is one of those I'm not really sure how to translate into English. But never mind. Because that worked well. What's this? Hell's Kitchen. West Roxxon Lab. Enemy base? Is that something like a hideout?
I should get back to looking for the new farm.
You know what? We're gonna find out. Because as far as I can remember, I haven't taken out one of those before. And hopefully we have enough time to do it. Just gonna cut through the park. And I must say, Central Park, I don't know if this is anything in any way like the real deal. Is this even Central Park? Yes, it is. But you cannot deny the fact that this city is beautiful. What's going on up on this roof? Let's find out. We can take on the enemy base in a few seconds. Dude! Okay. Ow. Did you see the blood splash? That was quite brutal. I haven't seen that before. Like when the dude I knocked out shot Tubbo, there was actually like a little cloud of blood erupting from his body. Nice detail. Or is that a correct thing to say, that it's a nice detail? Maybe you should say it's a... Oh, for the love of... And stay down. And you're not allowed to keep that. Send your ass packing.
You're dead, bug.
Couldn't you... Was that in...
Not gonna stop me.
That works.
One more arms deal stopped in progress. Good work, me.
Alright. I'll take it. Whoops. Let's see. Enemy base. We have around 6 minutes. Or I decide how long these episodes are gonna be, but as you've noticed throughout this project, I mentioned it a few times, I try to keep them around 20 minutes. And hopefully...
This looks like one of Roxxon's secret labs. Should text Genki. Need to web the gears.
Ugh. There we go.
Yep, this is it.
Hey, got your text. Good news. I can access Roxxon security through the signals your suit is picking up.
You never cease to amaze, my man.
I do my best. Give me a sec to set up.
Bet I could take him out quiet.
Jerry, you there? I'm trying to fix the generator.
Knew I could do it.
I'm in. Roxxon security, you're mine. I can open that door for you, but it needs power. Got it. I'm opening the door.
That should work. It's quite interesting that his power is called Venom power, since it is electric power, so why not call it shock
Found
power or
log
something
poking
like
around
that?
security. This is the lab where they
Along
notice
those
people getting
lines.
sick around new form.
Did anyone ever say, hey, maybe we should rethink this whole new form thing?
Yeah. Rick Mason.
Oh. Good thing we're shutting this place down.
And not a moment too soon.
What's in here?
Hmm.
Looks like security? Where they dump stuff they've confiscated.
Can we somehow get out of here? Let's see. Graceful. Examine. What? Oh, I'm examining that thing.
We didn't know new form makes people sick. I'm gonna let you rephrase that. We didn't know about the faceless version.
That's my way out of here.
Finally.
Not a lot of places to hide here.
Good thing I have camo.
Do 5 wall takedowns and get 60 hits in a combo. So this is sort of like a hideout.
It just disappeared!
Okay.
Pulling the trigger!
That was pathetic. I don't know what it is. I get a tendency to get a bit too carried away, I feel. So, can we maybe mess with these guys a bit? Should have gone for the dude with the shield, I think.
That one felt good.
Knock him out!
I don't know if I was Ooh. This is so hectic. I even forget to talk. But and something I can talk about while we are fighting. I watched the latest Talk of the Town, or at least it was at the time of narration of this episode. Squid Game on Netflix. And never fear, I'm gonna try to keep this as spoiler free as possible. Squid Game is sort of a mini series. It's 9 episodes long, and it is a finished series. Right now there have been talks about making a second season, but seems very uncertain. I think the creator wanted to take a break, and it rapidly became the most watched series on Netflix ever. Before having been up for even a month, I think it had accumulated 100 million views or something like that. Bizarre number. But I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about its popularity. The show it's a South Korean series, and it is about a bunch of desperate people that are given a chance to partake in a competition or a game. And if there's something the Saw movies you should have taught us by now, first of all, don't make too many sequels. And when someone says, I want to play a game or something along those lines, leg it out of there. And the thing is, all the participants are extremely in debt to different people, either banks, casinos, gangsters, whatever. They are in real dire straits, and of course these people capitalize on that. So they are invited to partake in this game, as I said, where they will face off against each other, and the point of the game is to be the last one standing. And as people get eliminated from the games, the pot increases. Like after the first competition, they show a piggy bank, and for everyone that has been eliminated, the pot grows by a substantial amount of money. And since these people are desperate, that encourages them to continue. Because it works like this. If a majority of the players decide that they want to end the games end, and they can go home to their lives and their debt collectors and their misery and depressions and stuff like that. But the games will be finished, and the pot will be divided up in between the people who were eliminated or eliminated their next of kin.
Powered the lab down. You should probably get out of there.
Master Chief, is that you? And since there are 6 games they need to get through, so the closer you get to it and the less opponents you have, people are less prone to exit the game, so to speak. Get into the upper office. Yes, sure.
Could see if there's some rocks on dirt in that computer before I head out.
And it's one of those play attached MP3 file. It's one of those shows that in no way reinvents the wheel. It tells a story that has been told many times before about capitalism, now about how the rich torment the poor or take advantage of them
True. Seriously though, when you have a
and
friend what I'd
for
be
their
if I didn't
own
help shut down the occasional
just
toxic fuel
amusement.
reactor.
And very cynical, very dark, very depressing, but it is well acted, it's well written. I really love how it is done overall, and I highly recommend you check it out. It is well worth a watch. It's just 9 episodes, and
Time to hit the theater.
I thought the second episode, that is something I'm gonna say, the second episode I thought was super boring. Like, if you're gonna watch it and you feel the least bit hesitant, I think the second episode might make you skip it. But just try to get through episode 2. The series does gain back its momentum in episode 3. And yes, I think you will enjoy it. But I am gonna end this episode right here, and I wanna thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.